In this video, we're going to talk about the irregular verb aller. As I said, aller is an irregular verb. That means that it doesn't follow the normal conjugation pattern of other verbs that start or that end with er. So it actually doesn't really follow any pattern. You just have to memorize the way the verb is conjugated. There aren't steps like there are for the regular verbs. So here's what it looks like when you conjugate it. It means to go. We have je vais, tu vas, il va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. Je vais, tu vas, il va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. You'll notice that when I say these ones, I pronounce the S on the end of the subject pronoun because the verb starts with a vowel. But I don't pronounce this S because this verb does not start with a vowel. So I pronounce the S a little bit like a Z sound. Okay, you don't actually write the letter Z when you're writing these words out, but that's how you say them. So it's nous allons, vous allez. Okay, what do these mean? Well, if the infinitive means to go, this would be I go, you go, he goes, we go, you go, they go. Or I am going, you are going, he is going, we are going, you are going, they are going. So remember, there are 3 ways to say the verbs in English. So I go, I do go, and I am going. So that's the verb. You just have to memorize vais, va, allons, aller, vont. Now let's look at how you can use the verb. So you use the verb aller in 2 different ways. One way is to use aller to talk about or write about where someone is going. So for example, je vais à la bibliothèque. I am going to the library. Or elle va au cinéma. She is going to the movies. Or nous allons au parc. Okay, so one way to use it is to talk about where someone is going. The other way to use it is to talk about what someone is going to do in the near future. Oops. So for example, we could say je vais étudier à la bibliothèque. I am going to study at the library. Or vous allez voyager cet été. You are going to travel this summer. Or another example, il va regarder la télé ce weekend. He is going to watch TV this weekend. This is called the futur proche. And I'll have another video that's focused just on the futur proche. But essentially what it is you use the verb aller, and then the next verb is an action that's going to take place in the future, and it is left in the infinitive form. So notice how these have the ER on the end. They're not conjugated. That's called the futur proche when you use them with aller. Aller is one of the most common irregular verbs you're going to use in French, so it's really important that you know this verb and how to use it. And that's how you conjugate the verb aller.